Hey guys, it's Valerie V. In a minute, we're going to start talking about your marketing being on fire for the rest of this year and into 2020 and forever when it comes to your senior care business. I'm going to show you how that's done and what our clients do to make sure their marketing is always on fire. Hey everybody, it's Valerie V. Let's talk about your marketing being on fire. I'm so glad you could join us for our live broadcast this evening. And the first thing we're going to do is go to a PowerPoint. I'm going to share my PowerPoint presentation with you today so you can see what's going on in the world of marketing with technology and how we are able to help our clients stay organized and stay on top of their follow-up and their lead generation. Okay, so here we go. All right, marketing on fire for senior care businesses. The future of senior care marketing is here, and I am going to share that with you. We are morphing everything into Approved Senior Network for all marketing for senior care businesses, and this is just the very beginning, and I can't wait to see how things play out in 2020. It's going to be pretty amazing for everybody involved. We're calling this senior care marketing with perspective. And the reason we say it's with perspective is because our organization, LTC Expert Publications, and all the folks at Approved Senior Network have been doing this for 12 years now, almost 12 years. And we come from a background, I'm a nurse by trade, and all of us have worked in the senior care market. So when it comes to senior care marketing, not only do we have a lot of time and a lot of experience behind us, but we also have actually worked in that field. So senior care marketing with perspective. Our programs and services are for established organizations in the following categories. So if this is one of you, or if you are one of these types of businesses, we can help you. Private duty home care, home health care, assisted living, nursing homes, skilled care facilities, adult daycare, elder law, long-term care insurance agents and agencies, estate planning firms, life care managers, care homes, senior group living, and if there's anything else I didn't mention in the senior care market, there might be durable medical equipment, pharmacy services, things like that. We have helped in hospice. I left hospice off the list. Oh my goodness. Hospice is also something that we've helped with tremendously over the years. So all of you in the senior care market are welcome to use any of these programs and services that help our clients so much. So the first piece of the senior care marketing with perspective is our SCOPE program. And this is our Senior Care Outreach Publishing and Engagement program. Senior Care Outreach Publishing and Engagement, or maybe I said Senior Community Outreach Publishing and Engagement. Either way, this is our publishing program, and this is the program that we have been doing in some form for all these years because content really still is king, and without content, you're not reaching out to your local community. So in this program, when our clients come on board, we write articles for them. They are all 100% unique. We do not share articles amongst our clients. We blog post them. We search engine optimize them. So that all comes under blogging. We encourage and train and teach and ask you as our client to provide company news, caregiver of the month, any thing that you're out there doing in the community. Take some pictures, send us 4 sentences, and let us share that with your audience. We do all the social media management, and we take care of a monthly e-newsletter. Facebook management. You get 2 branded videos per month that are all about senior care issues. If you have a specific niche, we will help make sure that those videos apply to you. We post 5 days a week to your Facebook business page with all kinds of cool content and information. Plus, when we blog post, those blogs go to your Facebook business page. We help you manage advertising for followers and fans. We help you manage advertising for driving traffic to your website through Facebook. You are responsible for all the Facebook ad fees, but we ask you for your budget and we stick to it. Approved Senior Network participation. So ApprovedSeniorNetwork.com is way more than a directory. If you've had a chance to look around in there, you can see that you can do job postings, you can do blog posting, you can get all of your reviews through there. They do show up in a search. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do with ApprovedSeniorNetwork.com. So you get an expert profile listing, which gives you access to everything. You blog post articles that we put on your website feed directly to your Approved Senior Network profile page. You have full control over your reputation and testimonial publishing. So if there is a testimonial or a review that you need to handle privately due to customer service issues, you can do that. We provide backlinks to your website from ApprovedSeniorNetwork.com. You receive an expanded search territory. So if someone comes in and does a free ad in our free listing in Approved Senior Network, they only get a small search territory that they'll show up in, but you all get an expanded search territory. You can post job ads for free. They not only show up on Approved Senior Network, but they go out to our Facebook page. And our Facebook, we have a Approved Senior Network Jobs is one of our Facebook pages, and there's lots and lots of folks that flip in and out of there looking at jobs. And you can sponsor Approved Senior Network TV for free. So if we do a subject that you really like, or if there's one you want to request, we do a video almost every single week on Approved Senior Network, and we also put it on our Roku and our Amazon Fire TV channel, and you're welcome to be a sponsor of one of those shows. We do not charge for that. You just have to speak up and say, hey, I want to sponsor one. We do press release. We do put the video on your Facebook page. We do all kinds of cool things. We blog post about it on your website as well as ours. Mentoring and education. You get access to my insider program for senior care marketing. We do a monthly group call, plus all of the bonus items that you need are in there. All kinds of cool stuff, ideas for marketing. And there are 60 videos that you can watch that help teach you about Facebook advertising, about boosting posts, about what you should be doing. We always make sure you have access to that. And so that is everything in our scope program. If I were a home care agency and you've been around the block, say a year, and you've got your your budget under control and you know what you can spend, the scope program would be where I would start. You want to make sure you have the best community outreach. Remember, 99% of the people that are looking for home care or even being referred are also checking you out from their phone, their cell phone, or their mobile device. So you need to have a really good presence online. All right, this is the Senior Care Marketing with Perspective. This is our Senior Care Inquiry Program, or SKIP. So we have Scope, and then we have SKIP. You can be involved in both of these programs, or you can be involved in one of these programs. You do not have to do all of them. This is what people like to call a lead generation program. I hesitate to call it lead generation. I like to call it a senior care inquiry program. What we do is we post certain kinds of ads and what happened in your local area. And yes, you see the ads, and yes, you know everything that's going on with it. And they are driving people, adult children, seniors, people in your area who are having a senior care challenge. There's a couple different ads we run. One will is to request a senior care guide from you. And that is all the resources that are available in your local area for seniors. That's an easy one. We put it together for you, and we make all the things happen that need to happen with that. Everything is automated with these programs, except your follow-up. You're calling them and communicating with them. And the other kind of ad we have is one where they request a call from a senior care provider. And believe it or not, some people are getting the senior care guide gets a lot more requests, like hundreds of requests, but and it also depends on your location. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you're not going to get as many requests. But a lot of folks that have been with us a long time have, I can't even tell you, just a ton of requests for this information. The senior care call inquiry, where they request a call from a senior care provider, is a little bit different, and it does slow down the inquiries, but these are like, somewhere around 20, 15, 20, 30 people a month that are requesting a phone call from someone who can help them with a senior care challenge. So that is pretty awesome. They also are every time someone requests information from you, they're put into a 30-day branded email drip campaign, your company name, your logo, your contact information, and then they're put into your monthly email after that 30-day drip campaign is over. You still get your expert listing on Approved Senior Network. Your ads reach a 20-mile radius from your office or 600,000 population. Inquiries from consumers are emailed to you in real time and accessible via our Approved Senior Care CRM, our Smart CRM. And I'm going to talk a lot about that Smart CRM today. So whether you're in, no matter which program you're in, you get access to our Smart CRM. For this program, you're going to need to spend money on Facebook. Your cost to Facebook is going to be at least $300 a month or $10 a day, which frankly isn't that much if you consider how much leads cost you if you buy them. And these are all exclusive to you, by the way. These are not being shared with anyone. 6-month participation requirement, 30-day cancellation notice required. So that is our senior care inquiry program. I highly recommend you give it a try. I think you'll love it. We can do the same thing with senior care recruiting. So let's say you're having some trouble with recruiting and you need something fresh and new. Our ads really work well. We're pretty good at this whole Facebook advertising thing, and that is where we go to recruit. So your minimum spend, we also give you access to the Smart CRM for this. So you're in our CRM, we teach you how to use it, we show you what to do. And for this one, your minimum spend on Facebook is going to have to be $150 a month. And I always, some people stay at that and they love it. And some people go up to $300 a month or $10 a day. So all of these things require a CRM to manage them and to communicate with folks. I mean, we're talking texting, email, and phone calling all from inside the CRM. You can even use it to schedule appointments if you want to. You don't have to. It's a pretty amazing, fast, and easy CRM that helps with all the Facebook advertising and all the things that we're doing. All right, senior care marketing with perspective includes having a senior business website. We have been creating websites since about a year into our online marketing. We started providing websites because people really needed them. So we have a bunch of different websites you can look at that we have created over time that you can see what different people are doing. These are some of the most recent. The one on the far right is for a long-term care insurance agency. There's a wealth of information there. And then there's a couple for home care agencies in the middle, but we've done them most recently. One of our websites has been for a senior co-housing, a group of homes that is a senior co-housing organization. So that means that 3, let's say, senior ladies, sort of like Golden Girls, would live together as friends, or I guess they don't have to be friends, but they live together in the same house. They're not really assisted living candidates, and they really shouldn't probably be living independently. They like that camaraderie, so we just built that one. Any kind of website you need, we can absolutely handle it. They go from really intense and very, very big websites to very simple, small 6-page websites. Every single one of them is mobile responsive, has to be, and they have to be fast on mobile. They all have a fully integrated blog. So these are all WordPress websites with a blog already put up. And most of the time when someone has us build a website, they also have us blog post for them in the Scope program afterwards. So we are adding the content. We search engine optimize the entire website for your location and the services you provide. We put on lead capture pages per town. So if you give us a list of 10 towns, you have 10 pages that are devoted to lead capture for each of those towns. Of course, they all have your colors, branding, logo, and they have contact forms, image sliders on the homepage. They all have an SSL certificate, secure socket layer. And that means that your website address is https://www.abchomecare.com or whatever it is. So you have that S in there. We optimize for speed. I think I mentioned that. Hosting, virus control, and backups are all part of our package. You can do up to between 30 minutes and an hour worth of edits to your website. You can let us know what kind of edits you need. Some people need to change out pictures of staff or bios, or they need this added or that taken away. And we do that at no additional charge, up to 1 hour per month. If you go over that hour, we always let you know what is happening so that you're not surprised, and we make sure you're in agreement if we're going to go over that hour. We also send out a monthly health report for your website. It shows you everything that's being done. It shows you your SEO. It shows you your analytics, and it just shows you all the backups and malware scans and things like that have been done to your website. So we take this website business very seriously. We're not going anywhere. If you have lost your connection with your web developer, or they just haven't, there's somebody who created your website a long time ago and you don't even know how to contact them anymore, let us take a look. We can probably move your website over to us. If it's not WordPress, we can turn it into WordPress. If it is, something that is broken or there's malware on it, we can fix that too. So let us know what you need with regard to websites. When you have a website with us, we can also integrate that into the CRM that we use through forms and things like that. Okay, so let's talk about that CRM, because a lot of these programs really do revolve around the use of the CRM. So what is a CRM? People sometimes do ask me that. It means customer relationship management. Some of you may use Gmail or Outlook or some email system to manage your customer relationships, and that's not what they were built for, and sometimes they're not really the best choice. What my main concern is follow-up failure. You forget to answer an email, you forget to get back to somebody, and all of that is customer relationship management. Some people are still using spreadsheets, and I know when you first start out, that's the easiest way to do it. Keep track of all your leads and your referral sources and contacts on a spreadsheet somehow. Some of you use things like in the home care industry, like ClearCare Online, which is great, Generations, Access, and then there's some traditional business CRMs like Salesforce and Infusionsoft. I find that for a small business, both of these options are way too robust. They're too confusing. You don't need all of that. So we wanted to come up with something that was kind of in the middle. We do not want to replace ClearCare. We're not going to do staffing. We're not going to do hours. We're not going to do billing. We're not going to do payroll. We're not going to do anything that is HIPAA related. So that's your ClearCare Online, Generations, Access. We get all that. That is not what we're looking for. What we wanted is something that is just for marketing. So Smart CRM by Approved Senior Network is only for your marketing, to keep your contacts, keep your referral sources, keep everything organized, do those drip campaigns, those monthly newsletters, and things like that. So what is Smart CRM? Well, Smart means Senior Marketing and Recruiting Tracker. So you bring your marketing and recruiting strategies into focus with the ability to organize, respond, and communicate. So what that means is you can email, you can text straight from this platform, and you can call straight from this platform. All of those things are available. But more than that, you can keep everything organized. Everybody's tagged. You know where they came from. You know what campaign they're in. You know if they're in a 30-day drip campaign or if that has finished. All of those things are done through the Smart CRM. Empower your marketing methodology with technology. So again, the Smart CRM does not do scheduling, EMR, payroll, or any HIPAA-related activities. It's marketing and recruiting only. So how does this help my business? Like I said before, it keeps you organized. It helps you track your return on investment. It helps you avoid follow-up failure. Follow-up failure is when you have 15 business cards in the bottom of your purse or in your wallet that you haven't had time to enter into your phone or into your desktop because you haven't been back to the office and you've never emailed those people back, and 2 weeks goes by and those people aren't even going to remember that they met you at that networking meeting. So it helps you avoid follow-up failure. You can do instant communication through phone, email, and text. It integrates with websites and social media. It helps you manage reviews, surveys, and recruiting. So when I talk about the SKIP program, when I talk about the SKIP for recruiting program, all of that is integrated into the CRM. Today's senior care businesses struggle with an overwhelming number of decisions and where to best allocate their resources. The CRM Smart by Approved Senior Network overcomes these marketing hurdles by combining the methodologies covered in our training programs, which is our Insider program, and our strategic senior care marketing with perspective programs, Scope and Skip, senior care inquiry, senior care recruiting, with easy to implement communication tools and organization. Smart increases the likelihood of winning referrals and acquiring senior care clients. Typo. We've already talked about this, the Skip program. This is different use cases for the CRM, lead generation, the Skip program. We do it all for you. All you have to do is follow up with the folks that come in through the Skip program. We set up everything. We make sure everything works. We make sure that the whole flow is exactly correct. And then what happens is you're notified, and then it's your turn. You follow up with those people. Recruiting, same rule applies. We set everything up for you, and then we let it roll, and you are responsible for all the back end stuff, like making sure they show up for their appointments, which I know someone out there is laughing. They show up for interviews, they fill out the right paperwork. That's all on your end, but we will do the front end stuff. We will help you with all of that, and you can do text blasts to your employees to fill shifts and cases, and you can use texting with your recruiting strategy, which really does help open up that communication. It's not the only thing you should be doing. Texting doesn't replace a phone call, but it certainly does help get that conversation started. Instant communication with new networking contacts and referral sources. So if you're sitting at a meeting and you want to talk to, you have business cards and you want to enter those people into your phone, you can send them over to your CRM and they can receive an instant email from you that says hello, so that you haven't forgotten to communicate with them and follow up. One of the pieces we're introducing to all of our current clients right now is something called database re-engagement. Database re-engagement means that you look back at all of the leads or the inquiries or the phone calls that have come into your office over the last year. Hopefully you're collecting every bit of data from those people. And you look back and you say, okay, I have, 200 phone calls came in last year, and or let's say maybe 300 came in and 200 never closed, or were applicable but didn't close for some reason, or whatever. So what you want to do is collect those names, email addresses, send them over. You're already in our program. So what we do is we set up a campaign that's specific to re-engaging and reintroducing yourself to that person. We send out an initial email that says hi to them in a certain way so that they know that you're just reaching out to see how they're doing, and it's been a while since we've talked, that kind of thing. We send that email out, and we see if we get a response, and they're entered into a 30-day drip campaign where you're maybe giving them some free guides or something like that, so that they have an opportunity over time to respond to that and to say, hey, thank you for thinking of me. Either, we still are considering getting help, or my parent passed away, or whatever. So let them tell you what's happening in their life. Database re-engagement, it really helps open up some conversations from people who never flipped the switch and started services. I think that is a huge place where people, they miss out because they don't go back and say, hey, we just want to know what's happening with you. Okay, referral database, e-blast, and referral re-engagement campaigns. So if you're in our programs and you want to reach out just to referral sources, these are professional referral sources, you want to remind them about an event, you want to re-engage with them because you haven't talked to them for a while, same rule applies. We can set those up for you and we can have those go out. E-newsletters for contacts. And all of these are done for you, except for, of course, your human follow-up, which you have to do, but we actually set everything up for you. Your e-newsletter is a newsletter that goes out one time per month, and this is for, of course, you have to be a current client. You would have to be in our Scope program. You'd have to have content on your website that we're actually putting there. And when we set you up, we actually put you into our newsletter system, and we send out a monthly newsletter that has some of the articles or it is made up of the articles that we have blog posted for you over the course of the previous 30 days. And we do that for you, and we send it out to all of your contacts for you. And then we have surveys. If you would like to send out a survey, this is something else we can do. Send out a survey, find out how people are feeling about the services they're receiving, the adult children, the seniors. And once you know how they feel, if they're giving you very positive survey results, then you could go ahead and send them a review request. If you know someone's very happy, that's the time to ask them for a review. So we help you set that up. We put everything together for you. We have the emails are drawn up so you can see what they look like. And then we put the folks into a pattern where they receive an email asking them to take a very short survey. You find out whether they're happy. If they're happy, then we go on and ask them for a review request. And then we have review requests without surveys. So if you just want to send an email blast out and say, hey, please give us a great review on Google My Business or on Approved Senior Network, we can do that, and we can send that review request without bothering with the survey portion of it. But I can tell you this is well worth doing. Knowing who's happy and who's not before you send out that review request is really important. If you'd like to, once you're one of our clients, you can use the Smart CRM for appointment setting for recruiting, interviewing, client meetings, assessment, in-person networking, and marketing. A lot of our clients already have an appointment setting system that they like. Ours works with Google Calendar. So if it's something you already use and you want to use it for appointment setting, we can set that up for you. Most of our clients already have something else, but that is available. Website and social media integration. So once you're our client, if you have a WordPress website and a website developed by Approved Senior Network, at a minimum it needs to be WordPress, then what we can do is we can hook up your forms. We can hook up, it's called a zap. We can do some zaps so that when someone inquires, and through Facebook or through LinkedIn or through your website, that you get an instant notification and they are added to your CRM. So we can do all of that with WordPress websites and Facebook and LinkedIn. So our Smart CRM summary. So if you become a client and you're in our SCOPE program, our SKIP program, or SKIP recruiting, you automatically can use the CRM. That's something you can use. If you want us to add on some of these programs that we have available, then we do charge a small setup fee just to make sure that our folks are paid for their time, because this isn't always an easy thing to do. But we can do all these things for you. So lead database re-engagement, it's available right now. We can do that. New lead instant outreach program, available. And coming in the next 30 days, we'll be able to do that instant referral outreach program, referral database e-blast, referral re-engagement campaign, surveys to reviews, reviews without surveys, integrate forms and CRM with WordPress websites, and integrate forms and CRMs and the CRM with WordPress website built by us. All of these things are available. And so if you are going to do your marketing the smart way, not the hard way, then the most important thing you can do is make sure that you're hooked up with services that are putting you in a position to be able to track, monitor, and respond to the people who are coming in without having to search through your email, without having to, search through 10 different places. You have everything available to you in one place and in one program. If your marketing is on fire this year for the last quarter of 2019 and into 2020, I highly recommend that you check out the SCOPE program and the SKIP programs. The SKIP, the Senior Care Inquiry, which is more like a lead gen, and the Senior Care Recruiting. So that is marketing on fire for senior care businesses, and any business that meets our criteria or this criteria that we've listed here is welcome to inquire and talk to us. We have forms on our website. I'll put the website link with this video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Make sure your marketing is on fire this year. This is the way to do it. Everything comes to you in one place, and you don't have to worry about follow-up failure, and increase your bottom line. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you again soon.